What's happening, YouTube? Moto Mike 805 here. It's been a while. Today is December 28th, I think. Yes, December 28th, 2022. And it's probably about 10 after 12. And we'll get going right after this. Alright, so what is going on? Man, I have not posted a vlog in some time. Months and months and months and months. It's been a while. I think I posted a motorcycle show kind of walkthrough and a car show or a truck show. But haven't really been active. You know what happened? Life happened. Just a ton of stuff going on, way too busy. I was gonna try to just cut back on videos. Well, I cut back, that's for sure. I was gonna try to go to, what was it, like once a week, and then once every other month, and maybe once a month. Hey, let's shoot for a couple a year. Hopefully I'll get back to posting some more. Today I finally had some time to go for a ride today. Like I said, it's December 28th, Wednesday. A little cold today. It's only about 70 degrees. I had to put on my mesh shirt here. What's the weather like where you're at? Oh, unless you're maybe here in Florida, you're probably freezing your ass off right now. Watching the news, man, it looks like it's cold all around the country. But it's been pretty nice here the last week. For the most part, it's been right around 70, give or take, nice and sunny. Yesterday it was pouring rain, and I do think the rain's supposed to start back up again tomorrow for like a week. But it's been pretty nice. Really been wanting to get out here and ride, and just, you know, working across the street from the office. I don't ride to work, so now, hey, today I'm going for a ride. I'm actually on vacation right now. I've got this week off. I don't have to work again until next year. I go back Tuesday, was it January 3rd, I believe? Yeah, Tuesday, January 3rd. I'll be back to the old grind, back at work. But the wife and I decided that we're going to run over to Morro Bay and take Biscuit for a walk. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to follow you on the bike so I can just get out and ride a little, also get the bike moving. It's sitting for a while. I had to check the tires. Both tires were about half what they should be. But the Dyna has been sitting for a long time, longer than the Fireblade. If I ever shoot to the store or something, I have been taking the CBR 1000 RR anywhere because it was easier to get out of the garage. But Monday on my day off, which was a nice sunny warm day, I decided to get the garage cleaned out and put the two bikes up front so I can get either bike out rather easily. I don't know if I've done a video, but I've got some sad news, some very sad news. Bumblebee and Habanero are no longer with us. Well, they're with us, or they're with somebody, they're just not with me. So I ended up selling the Sportster, which was Bumblebee, to a coworker. So it's someone else that loves to ride. He rides it to work every day. So I still get to see Bumblebee. I never realized how good that bike sounds. I hear him come and go from work from my office. So I'm like, wow, that bike sounds really good. So one of my fellow coworkers bought Bumblebee, and then I ended up also selling the Grom. Colby kind of lost interest in riding, and really I had the 4 bikes out in the garage, and it was taking up a ton of room, and I wasn't riding any, let alone all of them. So for now, I'm just down to the Dyna here, Jolene, which is the 2004 Dyna Super Glide, fuel injected model. And then I've also got the 2013 Honda CBR 1000 RR, the Fireblade, the Repsol edition. So I've got those 2 bikes right now. Sometime in the future, I still would like to get an adventure bike. I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, I spent all day Monday cleaning out the garage, and it's nice and roomy now. Both this and the other bike are right up front, so I can get either one out if I want to go for a ride. The way I had them situated before was this was in the back corner, and then the Grom, and then the Sportster and the CBR were up front. And actually the Honda, the CBR was the easiest to get out because I could get it out if the car was in the driveway. So down to 2 bikes. What am I going to do? Only 2 bikes. What am I going to do? Down to 2 bikes, and I have to deal with this weather in December. Man, this is rough. Sorry, rubbing it in and out there for all you out there all over the country where your bikes are probably tucked away in the garage, covered up, trying to stay warm. It sure is nice out today. Have I said that? But anyways, that's about what's happening. Just work's been super crazy too. We have been short-staffed forever, and it's gonna get worse because we're not gonna hire anybody while we're implementing a new system, which is, it doesn't take place till next December, but we're getting ready for it now. It's the whole state switching over to a new system, and they don't want to train workers, which the training is like 3 or 4 months. They don't want to train them on the current system, then have to retrain everybody and them come like October or November before the new system goes live. So we have one more batch of trainees coming out here starting this month, and that is it for a year, and we are already short-staffed. So it's gonna be a fun year or so. Anyway, so and I don't know if I mentioned before, my Xterra would not pass smog because the stupid computer would not record one of the drive cycles, and I guess it's one of the drive cycles they can't ignore. I guess there's 1 or 2 drive cycles they said that can be exempt if they don't record, but this was I think it was the O2 sensor. Anyways, the battery had died, and I put a new battery in it, and I took it to get it smogged, and first they said, oh, none of the drive cycles are reset, just drive it out to Santa Margarita like 15 miles, turn around and come back and it should be good. Well, I did that, and I came back, and all of them reset and was good except for one, which I believe, this has been a while now, so I'm going off memory. I believe it was the O2 sensor. And they're like, oh, no, you have to take it for a drive again. Well, fast forward a few months and about 1,000 miles and driving on expired reg, because I couldn't get it smogged, it would not record that drive cycle. And looking online, it seems like there are some issues, but there are too many different things to start trying to replace stuff to see if I could have fixed it. And even the shop, one of the shops that I went to said, yeah, you're gonna spend like hundreds of dollars in labor just trying to troubleshoot it. And they said the same thing. There's a couple of different things, and by the time you get into it, it's probably not going to be worth the value of that vehicle, which I think I had that SUV for like 10 years. I think I paid like $5 grand cash for it. I got the life out of it. I drove it and drove it and drove it. So I non-offed it and ended up selling it to somebody for parts a while back. But I don't know if I also mentioned this, but then Corey was going to work one morning in her Accord, and someone ran a red light and totaled her Accord. So this all happened literally right at the same time. So we were down 2 cars. So we ended up having to get 2 new cars. It really sucked because we had no payments. Everything was paid off. So I don't know if you see, but the car in front of me is a 2014 Dodge Challenger. We bought that one, which is a fun car. That's actually going to be Colby's. He's 15 and a half. He's got his permit now. When he turns 16, we're going to give him that car. So he'll have a cool little car for first car for a 16-year-old. And then we also bought a 2012 Cadillac SRX, fully loaded, like premium, everything in it. But you know how that goes. You get a 10-year-old car that has all those features. You got a lot of stuff to go wrong. And so far it's been decent, except I'm having some issues with the headlights, which then when I looked into it, it happened when it started raining. They're known for some bad headlights with some seals that go bad after a few years, and the water gets in there and the headlights stop working. And you can replace the bulbs, but it still comes back. It's one, it said moisture is getting on the bulbs, and two, it gets in the connections. So that's something. We do have the extended warranty on it, but first I'm going to go in and change the headlights before I take it in for warranty, because I just know my luck, I'll take it in and they'll say, oh, it's just bad headlights, and well, we're going to charge you for replacing the headlights, which normally wouldn't be that big of a deal. But look up a 2012 Cadillac SRX on YouTube and how to change the headlights. You got to take off the grill, you got to take off the bumper, you have to remove the headlights from the car. Effing engineers, they hate people. Seriously, who the hell designed something like that? So it's like a couple hours of labor taking all this crap out just to change the bulbs. So once it stops raining here, I'm going to do that, and if there's still an issue, then I'll bring it in for the warranty, and they'll probably still try to say, oh, it's just the headlights. Because a lot of the forums said, well, when you go in and like unplug stuff and plug it back in, it starts working again, because whatever the issue is from the moisture getting in there seems to go away temporarily when you unplug and plug stuff back in. But other than that, cool car. It's the SUV. And what else is going on? Yeah, Colby's a sophomore now. Yeah, I don't know really what else if you missed. I don't think you really missed any much. We just had a Christmas pass coming up on New Year's here. For New Year's, I will be sitting on the couch. What will you guys be doing? Anybody doing anything fun for New Year's? Colby, actually he might be back. Colby's on a ski trip right now up in Bear Valley, and then he comes back for a few days. He's going to Mexico for a few weeks with Grandma. So I do think he will be here New Year's Eve. So it's probably going to be just a chill, stay at home New Year's Eve. Nothing much. That's all. Alright, well, tell me how all of you have been. I haven't talked to you in quite some time. Besides not making videos, I haven't been on YouTube watching videos too much either. I just haven't had the time. So let me know what all of you who've been up to out there in the last probably 6-8 months, however long it's been since I've posted a vlog. Alright, YouTube, well, thanks for watching. Remember, all you out there, stay safe. Make sure you hit that like button or the thumbs up, comment and share. And remember, YouTube, ride like everyone is a hired assassin trying to kill you. Stay safe out there, YouTube. Peace.